Welcome back to another episode of our Florida Gators Billy Napier Dynasty. As you can see, we lost by 1 to the LSU Tigers. We're now on a 2-game losing streak after starting with an 8-0 stretch. We host Ole Miss next week. We are so bad defensively. I feel like there's no other way to put it. Earl Fiore has committed, right outside linebacker out of Kansas. We're in on a lot. We have a very small recruiting class right now. There's about 4 kids, but we are leading for a lot of them right now. And a lot of them have reached their top 3. As you can see, quite a few gems here. I don't know. I'm torn on it. Jason Marshall, SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Is that national too? Yep. Jason Marshall, National Defensive Player of the Week. Looking at recruiting here, again, we're leading for a lot of guys. Like, even if I just sort by where we are, we've got 4 commits and then another, 12 guys, 14, 15 guys that we're leading for. So it's just a matter of, actually locking them in and locking them down here, which we are going to be doing. We did get the glitch with George Vieira, and now we're at the point where it's too late to schedule. So we might very well miss out on him with Florida State having a visit with him in Week 13. That's just it's just one of those very, very unfortunate situations. And I hate it, but it's true, right? We are looking for the best mix that we can get. Here we go. We got coach's favorite. So we'll send that pitch. And we'll soft sell something else too if we can get athletic facilities, proximity to home. And another thing, we have an A in. I'll take it, right? Yeah, I'll take aspirational as well, and we'll try to double up these selling points for George Vieira, very good free safety that I would love to add to the roster. I think based on his skill set, he might be a guy that we play at star for a little bit. 86 change of direction at safety is really not bad at all. Charlie Etheridge at QB, option king, magician. We are leading for him, but Georgia, Ohio State in the running, and we are going to turn up the heat a little bit on Charlie Etheridge here. So let's see what the. Yeah, we'll hard sell and then contact friends and family. And yeah, again, we're trying, man. We are trying to fill up this class. We are trying to add quite a few studs to it. We've got a visit with Quincy Major coming up. I think we're going to lock in that commitment before he commits to Georgia, or before he gets a chance to commit to Georgia. So I think we're looking pretty good there. We are going to back off here and switch to a hard sell as well. Hopefully there's, I don't know if there's like a combination for everyone, but the hard sell we should be pretty good at. And then soft sell, we'll look for something with pro potential. Yep, we'll hit 2 A pluses and an A, and I'm going to hope that works. We'll see. We're going to remove these 5 and switch to contact family and friends for Mike Trainer, so we can land that commitment soon and start putting points elsewhere. John Lacombo, we are going to go hard sell and contact friends and family because it's coming up on that time where we've got to land some of these commits. And other schools are pursuing guys that we've been kind of slow burning here. Florida State going for Philip Noriega, not surprising, but again, we are going to take our approach and move this way. Going to hopefully next year have a little bit more of a like a boost, whatever you want to call them, with the coaching trait stuff. There we go. We have TV time there for Philip Noriega. With the coaching traits, hopefully be able to get there. Connor McCormick, we should land as we're doing. In fact, Miami's not recruiting him at all, so I think we can remove these. We're just going to put a tenor on him and DM the player. and he should commit when he has that visit regardless. Max Lawrence, power back out of Miami. We are competing with only Kansas right now. Going to keep that pressure on. Isaiah Lemon, probably going to be a Seminole at this point, right? 98 speed, 5'10", is fast as hell. But yeah, we're doing what we can there. Dennis Scioli not going to apply extra pressure yet. Until Georgia starts pushing, we don't really have to worry about that. Damian Miles, we are going to kind of hunker down on here, especially because, again, another freak athlete, and we are going to be missing out on some guys here and there, right? So we're adding a freak athlete where we can add a freak athlete, and that's what we're doing. Obviously, very possible that someone might change to be a new position here. Marcus Bandy, 5'11", is pretty tiny, but we need DB help. Man coverage is really bad. Like, his coverage isn't good. Stephen Tuttle is someone that we're going to keep applying pressure on there. Kevin Zuber, 6'2", 179. 80 zone, 70 man, 89 speed's a bit worrisome, honestly. But we need DB help, and we'll take what we can get there. We'll look at any 5 stars that we still got a shot with, which is none. Not super surprising. Any 4 stars here, I mean, that this guy's tiny, right? I don't really want to pursue that. I feel like we need more help defensively. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that's something that we kind of need some help with. Like this, I don't want a 6-foot run stopping right outside linebacker. It's just not something I'm super interested in, right? I do want to look at the corners and see if we've got anybody that's, a great size like that. I believe we were in on Davion Trapp before, and we dropped out when Michigan and Wisconsin got involved. They've got pipelines. We don't. I mean, there's Evan Gainwell. A lot of traction elsewhere. Don't feel like wasting points. Jemerson Terrell probably going to be at Miami. That's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to look for DBs that have size that I'd want out there. We'll add Thrash to the list and see if he's worth it, and we'll add Gums to the list, and we'll scout these two, see how they stack up. I'm going to scout them next to each other and see how they each stack up. Both very, very bad in man coverage, so at least that's not going to be a differentiating factor here. 65 zones, definitely not good for Kiki Thrash. 74 zone. I feel like Gums is the guy that we're going to prioritize there. Ooh. All right, next week we're going to have to scout Kiki Thrash and Sam Hicks and Marcus Bandy. Actually, Marcus Bandy's already scouted. Same block, but we've got our points that are out, and we'll hopefully land a commit or two in the next video. But now we're going to jump into this game against Ole Miss, and we are the slightly better team. Things have been going very rough for us the past 2 weeks, especially defensively. It's just been horrible. We're putting the 4-2-5 playbook on. We're kicking to start this one off. Yeah, we're going to try to unseat Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels, who are, I hate them. I hate them. That kickoff, it's Jeremy Crawshaw. I don't know why I don't have Trey Smack there. But, I mean, Jeremy Crawshaw's been booming to the back of the end zone, so not like it matters that much. Ulysses Bentley the fourth. Ole Miss is transfer portal U this year. Last year was Florida State. This year it's Ole Miss. Yeah, offensively, we've just been dominant. I was looking at the stats, and for the most part, honestly, I don't have many issues with how our production has gone offensively. I've mostly had issues with just defense. I mean, they just gashed us there. Oh my God, they're going to go no huddle. Which is one of the reasons that I think our defense has looked as bad as it's looked, is just that we've faced quite a few teams that have gone very up-tempo. And I think that's hurt us quite a bit. Just like they have so many plays. We have, I think, 3 guys with 100 tackles. I think it's Pup, Asa Turner, and Jordan Castell. And it's simply because we've been on the field so many plays defensively. It's kind of nuts. Pup Howard, we got the stop there, 4th and 1. They are going to punt. Yeah, much needed stop early on. Who did that? DJ Douglas, the very experienced defensive back out of Tulane, just got roughing the kicker on 4th and 1, and something tells me that now they are going to score. Just something tells me that. It's very frustrating, and yeah, they're going up-tempo again. They're going to continue going up-tempo, I think, the whole game, pretty much. We're pass committing here. If you want to run like QB draw with Jackson Dart, you go ahead and do that. Big hit by Jordan Castell. As you can see, 17 is on the field already. At that left corner spot, that is Cormani McLean. He is getting the start this game over Devin Moore. You can see LJ McCray on the field. Usually I have to sub him in. I have set him as the sub end on that play. So when we're in nickel or dime, he's going to be out there. It's similar to how Caleb Banks and Joey Slackman are the guys out there for... how Caleb Banks and Joey Slackman are the guys out there at nose, or at defensive tackle, when we're on these nickel sets. Same exact thing. Oh, my Cormani McLean, almost with a very athletic pick. I don't think it would have been 6, because I think he had to dive for that, so I don't think there was an opportunity to house it. But great play. That took them a minute. It took them a minute to run 9 plays going up tempo. It's nuts. Yeah, Eugene Wilson, 25 yards away from hitting 1,000 on the season. But yeah, we made a few changes. Offensive line is going to look a little different this week. We have put Jason Zandamela in. We put Rod Kearney in at right guard over Damian George. Jason Zandamela is now our second center. And then at right tackle, don't forget that we have Brandon Crenshaw-Dixon, the transfer from San Diego State, is out for the year. And so we have, I don't even know what that is already. Is that a hold? I feel like it happened once I snapped it. Rod Kearney, Najee Harris, 77. I was going to say I was a Rod Kearney because he's making his first game. Nope, C77. It's Najee Harris. Super unfortunate there. Just is what it is. Ole Miss is the 4th team in the country right now. They're having a hell of a year. Pressure came in like nothing. Was that Princely? That was Princely, Uman Mielen, who was with Florida last year and transferred to Ole Miss. Yep. Yeah, they're just going to have a field day with us. Okay. Tried to turn back to it. I feel like I kind of ran into him for a second. Not that I was expecting a PI, but just I feel like I ran into him and then I could not recover. Yeah. Not a great start for us. Just gonna be honest about it. Not super thrilled with it. But it is what it is in this situation, right? Trying to use whichever linebacker's more directly over the middle, because they are going to run the ball quite a bit. It's going to be a lot of RPOs, I'm assuming, and a lot of just wonky stuff. And so I want to be able to take the best pursuit angle possible. See how that works out in the long run. So far, I'm not going to complain about it. Okay, I was trying to send Pup the other direction because I don't care about hiding things. Easy stop, Jamari Lyons. Yep, 95 Jamari Lyons. Big stop there. And that's a punt. We're going to try to not run into him this time, DJ. Good job. Good job. And yeah, hopefully offense gets a little bit more going. Ooh, I did not think we were going to get that open on the juke out. That's why I juked back in. Probably could have been a pretty sizable game there. Yeah, as far as offensive production, I'm pretty much fine with it. I wish Elijah Badger was more productive, but I also think a big part of that's just Chimere Dike being more productive than we expected. And then Montrell's had a lot of carries, which it's changed in recent weeks. You know, we made some adjustments to the auto sub stuff, and I think that's worked for us to get Treon Webb, Kanan Daniels, Jaden Ball more involved. And also, I feel like I've done that intentionally with subs like this, of going, okay, well, let's get one of these guys on the field. And so, yeah, I feel like we're kind of doing what we can here. Jet pass, fake zone. Hopefully going to get this actually to Trey Wilson and get a gain. We got Princely on the edge, and I've seen that before. No contain there, and we get a first down, pick up 7 yards there. That's our first completion, too. It's not going to be easy to throw the ball. They've got a really good pass rush with Walter Nolan and Princely there. Oh, my God. Yeah, this Walter Nolan almost got a hand up on it, too. But like I was saying before, I feel like touches-wise, I think we've been... Outside of Elijah Badger not getting a lot of touches, I think we've actually been really good at evenly distributing the ball. Like Trey Wilson has the most catches, most yards. That's expected, and I don't think it's overwhelming. Trey Wilson is up over 1,000 yards, and Trey Wilson's going to score a touchdown here. My goodness, Trey Wilson, big gain there, gets us in the end zone, gets us on the board, and that was much needed and much appreciated there. And yeah, there we go. Like Graham Mertz, I think it said this year we have 11 picks with him, which is a lot, I understand, but I'm also not super concerned with it. I'm just not. I feel like our passing attack's been about as effective as it can be. We're still completing, just 70% of our passes. So it's not like we're turning the ball over a ton just stupidly. We're still completing a lot of passes. It's just when we're not, they tend to be picks a bit. Yeah, I hate them so much. I hate them. What is all this going on? Pop Howard makes a stop. Gain of 6, though. They're in a good spot still. Yeah, we've got what we've got, right? Oh, a little over pursuit there. That's on me. That was an over pursuit. I get it. Oh my God. All just so much motion. Just so much. That's completely my fault. Yep, I bit on that little swing. It's completely my fault. We're going to cover one hole here. Pup with a decent stop there. Oh, man. I just hate they're going so fast. I got the inside shed, unfortunately. He went outside that. We're going to blitz here on first down. Oh, right over Cormani's hands. I clicked on and pressed triangle just right over his hands. Heartbreaking. I think we've known that we're in store for a very high scoring affair this week. All of our games are, but especially when we're playing a team like Ole Miss. Probably going to be a lot of points scored in that one. A bubble out of here. No bubble. Try to do it. We're going to call that time. Yeah, I just wanted to know if we had a bubble there when I accidentally saw that they had. Actually, let's see what he's got. Let's try some stuff. Let's try some stuff. At Arliss, 6-yard run on first down. I respect it. Like I said, we were going to try some stuff. We tried some stuff. Got us a decent gain. Not going to complain about it. Going to run this ball again here on second down. We got second and short. Big gain there for Trayon Webb. Makes a man miss. It's up to the 45. We are indeed... Okay, this is... Elijah Badger's going to take this one. But we've got Hayden's going to be out lead blocking out front. See how this goes. Okay, I got bumped, and then I kind of just kept riding it. Yeah, we're going to see how this works in 2nd and 12. We've got Arliss there. Wish I could set that a little bit deeper, but Elijah Badger, first down on the catch and run. Hey, we're getting what we can, right? They are insanely crowding that. My goodness. Yep, I'm just going to take that little check down to Montrell. Pick up just 4, but again, it was something. Wasn't a big fan of how that looked. So, take it for what it is. Going to put Arliss in the backfield here. I'm trying to just, again, I'm trying to get creative with things. We'll have Arliss in the backfield. Okay, I thought I could motion him to be next to me. Empty set there. Trey Wilson wide open. If that was someone faster behind me instead of Hayden Hansen, I'd consider lateraling it. I will say that. 4 wide receiver set here. Khalil Jackson basically playing tight end. He's in line there. Yep, Trey Wilson, another first down for us. Keep the sticks moving, right? Just keep the sticks moving. Not explosive plays on this drive, but I will take effective there. Effective, efficient, and it's working. Montrell Johnson, a first down run there. And yeah, we're just going to go normal set here so that we can hit counter. See how that works. On paper, it should. 2nd and 5. And I think we're going to let that run down to the end of the first quarter. Yeah, we're going to let that run. That's it. We're going to go into the second quarter down 7-10. I don't hate how this game's gone so far. It hasn't been, awesome, but down 3. We've stopped them before, forced 2 punts. One of them got called back because of a roughing the kicker, but yeah. We're running what we can. I'm trying to mess around with these little formations and the formation subs and just try to see if we can get more creativity here. I'm looking at Badger there. Okay. He started running once I went to throw it. Yep. That's not surprising. That is not surprising. Once I was like, oh, I'm going to make this decision, he started to move, and that is not surprising at all. Pop power to the stop there. Not stressing it right now. Again, in theory, I think I was making the right call. It's just maybe day late, dollar short. Cormani breaks that one up while engaged with a blocker. They're passing this ball. It's 3rd and 5 now. Oh, couldn't get there. Tried a diving play. Did not work for us. I tried to get the zone chuck thing. Nothing doing. And that's a Ulysses Bentley. Jesus, he's slow. That's a Ulysses Bentley touchdown there. Pick is costly. It was my fault. I understand that it was my fault. I still stand by it. I think I was a little late on the decision. But I also didn't think he was going to start running a cross body from me. Like I was running to the right, and I would expect you to continue to roll right, and then he started to go left. Happens. But we're going to run this jet sweep to Trayon and see if we can get going. Just see if we can get anything explosive coming from this. Graham Mertz doing his part. Trayon Webb. It's gain of 19. Gets a first down. Chunk play there. We'll take it. Jaden Bawes in the backfield here. We haven't brought out Lagway yet. Not saying we're not going to, just haven't done it yet. And I'm not in a big rush. Arlis Boardingham got the check down, 2nd and inches there. I feel like we've been having success with what we've been doing. It's just a matter of continuing to find it. Can I change this to the right side? Yeah, I want to be throwing this to Trey Wilson if that's possible. Or if it's available. Broken up. 3rd and inches because he did not catch it, which is big for us. It is. It's big for us to not catch that. I think we're going to hand this off, but we'll see what we've got. Montrell Johnson, big gain. Montrell Johnson. Huge gain for Montrell there. My goodness. 6 carries, 64 yards. We're in striking distance once again. Not that that's been an issue for us. Finishing has been, though. Trey Wilson, 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. I feel like they're really coming up close there. I feel like they're really like tightening things up. Under pressure, tried to get to Trey Wilson there. I think we're going to have to open things up a little bit here. Don't give them the option to really tighten up as much. Hit Marcusburg. No one's going to block there. Gain of just 1. Could have been a good gain. Chimere Dike just did not block anyone. Now we're in a little bit of a spot where we finally got to throw again. I just wish it was, third and goal from the 4 or something like that, so we can maybe run and then make a decision on what we're going to do there. Going to hit Montreal, get to 4th and goal. From the 4, we're going to kick this. We are going to kick this and just, go into the remainder of the game, down a touchdown. I think we can get stops. That's honestly, we've gotten 2. One of them, of course, got called back without roughing the kicker, and they ended up getting a field goal on the drive. So it wasn't even anything great for them. Like it could have been worse for us. Cam Jackson there, like having him as a big nose tackle. Okay. Tyreek Sapp is on the edge here. You'll notice that when we're in this specific formation, we've got Tyreek Sapp, TJ Searcy. I think that's LJ McCray as the stand-up edge, and Cam Jackson is in at nose, which is big for us. Cam Jackson's a good run defender. Does not offer much, if anything, as a pass rusher, but in terms of just purely defending the run, does a good job there. And Cormani McLean comes in the yards after contact is just nuts against us. It is. I feel like they're going nuts every time. They run these little screens. We're right there, and they just drag us forward. There's like a constant ringing that I'm hearing, and I'm not sure. Oh my God. Who was that? That's LJ McCray. There's like a constant like ringing noise, and I can't tell if it's supposed to be a crowd noise in this game, or if it's supposed to be, or if it's something going on outside. But I'm frustrated. I think it's something going on outside. I mean, I hate that. That's happened multiple times where it's like, at least let me just squeeze through, right? Jason Marshall breaks that one up. We'll play a little bit of man here. Get a little bit more aggressive. Oh my goodness. There it is. Came up, made the stop. I mean, he's got 20 carries in the first half. It's just nuts. Stop there. I can't move pre-snap, which is not a cool position to be in. Not that would have mattered. Threw it right over Pup. I believe we get ball at half, which if we could somehow burn off enough clock, maybe we can make some stuff work here. Maybe we can make some stuff happen, but for now, I don't know. We're trying to figure some stuff out. And it's not going bad either. Like this game's not going poorly for us. We've got 230 yards on offense. I think it's 225 to be exact. But you know, we're getting what we can. I tried to run there, did not work for us. Got sacked. Walter Nolan gets us. At least it wasn't like a back-breaking spot. We're gonna bring in Lagway here. I just want a little bit of that mobility. That's it. I just want to have that better mobility option. We're going to use it right away. Yep, we're going to use that right away. I hate that that's Hayden. He's so slow in this game. I mean, we're sensing the blitz here, right? Yep, there we go. We got that set up how we want it set up. Trey Wilson does not come down with it. Threw him a tough ball. Jeremy Crawshaw. Oh, come on. That's roughing as hell. Thank goodness. I tried hit sticking him. I was like, yeah, you know, they got a penalty. Why not? Roughing. We're going to get another go at this. I am going to take Hayden out and bring in Arliss and just give us more of a pass-catching threat. Again, I think Hayden's a decent pass catcher in real life. They gave him 70 speed in this game. He's a glorified offensive tackle. I thought I could cut in and loop around there. I'm not worried about going up-tempo here. There's no need to do that, especially in the situation that we're in where, yeah, they've been scoring quickly. We've got 3 minutes now. Motion Arliss across. I'm fine if they got, yep, that gives them numbers on the weak side, but I don't care about the weak side right now. Oh my goodness, Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan just wrecked that. Oh my God. Can I see like the abilities there? I can't see what any of them mean. I'm assuming he's got whatever used to be like inside stuff in Madden. We're going to hand that off. Take what's there. First down, and we're going to let that run us into the 2-minute warning. Yep, this looks like a situation in which we are going to hand it off here. Hopefully that's how that, yep, that's how I'd like that to work out. Okay. Montrell Johnson pushed out of bounds. Wasn't ideal there, but I mean, there's so much space. I'm not turning down free space for the clock. I can't do it. Lost 3 on that run. We've had worse happen, so I'm not super upset about it. Bringing in Arliss here. We're going to run this tight end screen, or at least going to come out in it. Yep, we're gonna change. Gonna hit Arliss. Gonna keep us short. Can at least come out in the look. Austin Barber got a false start. I was trying to snap it and it wasn't, and yeah, so that makes sense. We are just going to kick this. I thought we had a look. I did. I was trying to snap that. I thought we had the look that we wanted on the left side. Something about the way the guy was lined up over Chimere Dike made me think he's going to be blitzing, and so I figured I'd put Dike on a zig, keep, I think it was Trey on that side on a slant, and just create conflict and attack. And evidently that wasn't in the cards. I don't know how there's always someone open when there's like one guy running into his zone that's kind of in between two people. Like, I'd like to imagine that they can come up and make that play. Press down on the D-pad and it put me on Shreve Denson. This is, I guess this switch stick or whatever it's called does that as well. I got no idea. I couldn't tell you. But, like I said, we knew this game was going to be a shootout. That was always the expectation. We got 36 seconds. We got 36 seconds, 2 timeouts. We are going to try to at least get a field goal out of this. I put Kanan Daniels on kick return, replacing TJ Abrams. Bring in Lagway here just for a shot play, honestly. Where if we can get it all in one, we're going to get it all in one play, right? That just hit Elijah Badger's hands, and he dropped it. Not much more I could say about that. They hit him in the hands. He was past his defender, and it just hit him in the hands. Got Graham running for his life. Gets it to Montrell. We're going to get out of bounds. 44-yard line, 22 seconds left. Yeah, I don't like that there's just nobody showing up anywhere. It's not fun. Hit Treyon Webb there. Can't get out of bounds. We're going to call timeout. I didn't like how that blocking looked at all. At all. Hayden Hansen does get out of bounds. Nope, no he doesn't. I thought he got out. We're going to be able to take a shot. And that's it. And even then, I don't know how much we're going to get. And a max protect there. 57-yard field goal here. The wind is blowing. I mean, that's as good as we're getting. And they roughed us. I don't care. I'm declining it. They roughed us. It doesn't matter because all we can do is kick another field goal or throw it into the end zone. We're going to take the 3 points there. 57-yard field goal there. Are we banging them? Do I finally have it? Are we banging them? This is a rough game so far. Ole Miss is a really good football team. Not surprising. But we're going to keep trying. Down 15. Start of the second half. Let that go. Put Mizell out there. Put Trey out there. We're going to run this jet touch pass. Yeah. run? Actually, we're going to run the ball. We're the home team, right? Because what the hell? I was trying to snap that. Again, that's the second time I was trying to snap the ball to get a false start. Trey Wilson gets his first down, 20 yards there. He's well over 1,000 yards now in the season. I was trying to throw that to Montrell on the left side. Got hit there, obviously. Didn't work out how we hoped. I don't like how that looks. Oh my God. Defensive lineman out here making plays. That's tough. That's just tough. When you got defensive linemen out there making plays like that, man, it is hard for me to fault you, right? Run red zone scissors here. Going to run into the wide side of the field. We got K-Jack out here. We're letting him run deep. I mean, pressure just flew in. Didn't blitz. They doubled wide receiver 1, and they get that kind of pressure. That's nuts. And I fucked the kick. No other way to put that. Yep, I'm going to try to use her the backside linebacker here. See if I can cut off slants if they come up. And also see if I can pursue and make the stop against the run. 3rd and 10 here. I mean, they're in an obvious throwing situation. We'll see if we actually get the stop here. We're going to sag off there. They throw it away. 4th and 10, and we force a punt. Run safe man here, just because I really want to avoid getting another roughing penalty. We avoid that one easily. And TJ's going to be on his own, but he's going to have a little bit of room to run. Made one man miss, got to the 27. Gets us something that we're comfortable with. We're going to have both running backs on the field here. And yeah, we're trying to make some stuff happen here. Getting a little bit more creative with our play calling. That's picked. I thought he was running with the tight end on the corner. Womp womp. Yeah, this is rough. We always knew that these final 5 games were going to be really tough. Not that this one's over, of course. We've seen some pretty nuts comebacks. But it's certainly not favorable for us right now. Cover 2 man is what we're going to try here. Oh, we couldn't pick it, but we broke it up. And I will take that. I want to make that abundantly clear. Asa Turner's on the blitz here. Nothing doing. Come out in 4-4. Just try to make them earn it. Got big bodies out here. A lot of big bodies out here. Jackson Dart does a limbo and almost scores a touchdown. That was nuts. Jackson Dart does the limbo. Almost scores a touchdown on it. Running back, direct snap. They score a touchdown. It's rough. Threw 2 picks that were my fault. And yeah, down 3 touchdowns now. We're not going to abandon the run. We don't need to abandon the run. We are going to switch to up-tempo or no huddle the whole time. And we're probably going to stay coming out of the gun the whole time. I like running out of offset. I just hate how tight that set is right now. Got Arliss on the field here. He's our pass-catching tight end. He's going to stay out here. Trey Wilson gets us a first down and then some. And like I said, we're sticking no huddle. We're just doing it. And if you don't like it, that's tough stuff for you. Walter Nolan gets the shed, but we get inside. Oof. All right. Probably could have been picked. Probably should have been picked. But it wasn't. And so we will take that. Arliss drops it there. We're going. Punting is out of the question. It just is. We're done punting. We had Trey Wilson wide open. Ball just goes behind him. And that's the most frustrating kind of turnover on downs, right? Like we had someone open, we had protection, we had everything. And we just don't make the play that we need to make. And that's the difference, right? Like good teams make those plays. We're playing press. We've got... Oh, that's a broken up pass. Oh, my God. I thought that might be one. We're going to use DJ Douglas here and just pull him off because I don't want to get that roughing. I needed fuel. I need fuel to deal with this. Oh my God. That's the most Napier thing that I've ever seen. Is it not? Is it not? We all remember the play. Chimere Dike open, first down, then some. All right, the stupid play doesn't come back to bite us. So at least there's that. Like, even if we don't score here, that stupid play has no standing on it. Took the shot, and I'm fine with it. Even if it doesn't work out, like I'm fine with those kinds of plays. Gonna hitch his Montrell, pick up something. Gets us to 3rd and 4. And like we said, we're going no huddle. I can tell you now, this is gonna be a handoff. And that's 4th. No gain, nothing. Like I've said, we are done punting. We're done with it. We're going to get off the no-huddle turbo stuff. Tried to hit Elijah Badger on the slant low. Obviously did not get it, and we are in this situation again. Oh my God, wide open. Wide open. I mean, this is just a massacre. It is. I think it's time to chew clock. I feel like I said it at the very beginning of this series that this game was going to suck. And boy, oh boy, does it suck. I think it's time. I think we recognize and acknowledge that this game is about as good as done. Just going to try to keep the clock moving. Keep the offense moving. Couldn't get it going there. I don't know what to tell you. Put Lagway on the field for a little bit. Chimere Dike trying to outrun, is that Yam Banks or Trey Amos? Trey Amos. And he does for a touchdown. And as always, we think we're out. And the rubber band dynamics pull us right back in. It's always what it is. I'm curious to see if they're still going to go with their up-tempo stuff, up 3 touchdowns here. I don't know. Seems to me like this would be the time where they go, hey, let's just run the ball a bit. But the game doesn't seem to think that way. Not that I'm super opposed to it. Okay, they're not going up-tempo here. As we've said, we are going to try to play the backside linebacker. Just in case they try that RPO, we can kind of be in the lane still. I don't think they're going to do it too much. But that changes nothing. Oh my god, that's such a good game. Great blocking everywhere. Like the perimeter blocking on that was kind of nuts. It was nothing short of impressive. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was just impressive. And yeah, they're just running the ball here. We're gonna send a man blitz, get pretty aggressive with things. And Jason Marshall toasted. Which I will say, if you've ever watched Locked On Gators before, I have been very critical of Jason Marshall pretty much since I got hired for it in April 2021. I've been pretty critical of Jason Marshall. But in the game, that's kind of the first time I remember him really getting toasted like that. It has not happened often. It happened in a very unfortunate time, but it hasn't happened often. I feel like running the ball has been working pretty decently. Mostly going to put Arliss back in there and just run dive again. See what he can get for us. See if that's going to be something we can just implement into our offense. I clearly forgot to shut off the notifications on my PlayStation. And so now you see that someone started a party. That's just in the video now. Arliss picks up 4 there. Let's see if we can run that. Again, we're just trying stuff here. All it is. We're just trying stuff. Oh, that's going to be... Ooh. Ooh. Should have been a horrible outcome for us, but it wasn't, and so we'll take that. It's going to be the last play of the quarter. We are going to make sure of it. Oh, Keon Zipperer 2nd and inches there. We have not seen him frequently. I'll tell you that. We're going to snap this if we can. I like the way that it looks for us. If we can get it, we can get it. If not, we have the check down. Never mind. He's not going to catch it. Start of the 4th quarter here. We are going to be on a 3-game losing streak now. It's obviously not a fun situation to be in. But it is the situation that we are presently living in, right? Jet touch pass should get us the 1st down. Graham Mertz, decent blocking. You know, Graham Mertz getting gritty downfield. I respect it. Why not? Yep. That was effed from Jump Street. Now, we all knew it, but, you know, we'll still try. Okay, this has promise. This has promise. Looks like their backup defensive linemen are in. DJ Lagway, big gain. DJ Lagway, huge gain. Carrying Ole Miss defenders through traffic. Chimere Dike is going to get the touch pass that I don't think is going to work out, but we're still going to give it to him. Yep, a gain of nothing. I was going to say maybe 1, but nothing. Have Graham run the speed option here with Montrell, because why not? That's a bad pitch. And we lose the yard. I hate that. I feel like that happens a lot, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's waiting too long to pitch it or whatever it is, but it happens a lot. We run even in our Baruch Dynasty. Oh. Montrell fighting for his life gets down to the 1. We're going for this, obviously, and I think we all know how we're going for it. Normal Y off. Give me Iguodala. Yeah, we're going for it with DJ Lagway. He's a bit of a battering ram for us. He's going to continue to be a battering ram for us. And he's going to score a touchdown easily. Yeah, we'll showboat. Sure, we're down 30 at home, but we'll showboat. Trey Smack, kick is up. Kick is good. Took 7 minutes off the clock. Closed the gap so that we're still just down 3 touchdowns. Promising. But yeah, this game's not going well for us. I don't anticipate it to get better for us. They've got their backups in across the board. Austin Simmons, one-time Florida Gators commit. Yeah, there's that. Tough stuff. Just tough. Shamar James makes the stop there. I'm fine with them running the clock out. You know, honestly, this is one of those games where it's like, well, at least they're doing that. Because I feel like so often we've dealt with them throwing bombs on us late in games. And it's like, I just want the game to end. I'm cool with it ending. Cover 1 hole. They've got a big gain, 1st down. Oh, he's going to pick up more than that, too. I feel like tackling's been rough for us for a few weeks now, honestly. I feel like for a few weeks now, they've kind of just... Teams in general have just had a lot of success running the football against us and getting yards after catch. Yards after contact, too. It's rough. We are indeed trying our best, but sometimes that's just not good enough. I don't know what Shamar was doing there. I don't know why he dropped back so much. Like, they're up 3 touchdowns with a couple minutes left. I can tell you what they're doing. It's not a surprise. That one was. Jason Marshall does not come down with that. Weird time for them to throw that. I don't know, maybe they're like, hey, we're just outside the red zone. Let's try to throw it into the end zone directly. That's going to be a good gain. And yep, they're just going to kill a little bit more clock here. I do not want Austin Simmons to throw for a touchdown against us. Oh, rushing for one is worse. Oh, he fumbles there. Their tight end picks it up. We're going to come out in 4-4. Austin Simmons, there it is. Breaks a tackle. As everyone does against us. Our PFF grades would be shit on defense. Our PFF grades would suck. Took him 13 seconds, apparently. They ran 10 plays in 13 seconds, according to this. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to come out, run the ball a couple times. Or I guess a few times. But they've got a lot of their depth pieces in right now. We're going to bring in KD Daniels. We haven't seen much of him. Jaden Ball's been on the field today. I just don't think we've given him the ball at all. In fact, we're going to put this formation with Jaden Ball. And let him run a little bit, let him get involved, get some touches. The XP for development, or however that even works in this. And yeah. Keep most of our starters on the field here. Jaden Ball body bags someone there. Oh, Jaden Ball breaks a tackle. I mean, he can be so good for us, right? I feel like next year, our rushing attack's going to be really fun, provided our offensive line holds up. Genuinely, I think that next year, the run game with DJ Lagway, Jaden Ball, KD Daniels, still going to have Trey Wilson, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be the end of the game for us. I mean, sure, we'll give him one more handoff, right? There it is. Gain of 2. 1 or 2. It says it went from 1st and 10 from the 48 to 2nd and 9 from the 50. So, inconsistent math there. A whooping. No other way to put it. Yeah, 76% completion percentage is nutso. I do feel like our pass rush kind of went ghost that game. I don't know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. We've got one game left, and it's going to be Florida State, who they're also really good this year, right? Yep, they are 9-1 and number 5 in the country. Georgia's unranked at 5-5. Yep, that's where we're at. We will be back next time where we take on Florida State, and then we will have another show at the bowl game in the offseason and all that. But hopefully at some point we snap this losing streak.